Good morning. I just woke up. It's it's probably like 6:45 now, I think. I just woke up from this dream. Um in the dream I was in this I was living in this house, I guess. I was there with three little boys. Um I guess that I was watching, taking care of. And anyway, suddenly there somebody came. I couldn't see the person's face, but they came, and it was myself and two other young lady. But in the dream, it almost seemed as if, kind of like when you're watching one of those old school movie. So it changed from a modern time to a time back then. And the person said to us, like, we had these little satchels, these little bags, and the person said to us, each of us has to put a certain amount of those things. They looked like they were coals, like what you burn in the fire, but they weren't. The pieces of coal weren't burnt yet. So they said, based on the number of coals that we put inside of that bag, it will tell us our faith. So I took three pieces of coal and I put in the bag, and then there was another older lady. I knew in the dream that she was a Jew for whatever reason, but it's a lady. I don't know. I would say that maybe this lady came from a era or a time right around where maybe she witnessed the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. So she already had her mind made up for anything that was to take place. Um I knew she was a Jew. In fact, I knew she was a pure Jew. Um anyway, she was there in the room with me, and like, she was telling me, don't worry, everything will be okay. um just don't worry, just trust God. So I chose three pieces of coal. I didn't know what number she chose. And then there was another lady, so it was three of us. It was three kids, three of us. I don't know what it means just yet, but the other person chose, and we all put our coals in the bag. Then the person suddenly pulls us on the side of the street. So, and I don't know how we got from inside of this little thing that looks like a cabin to inside to on the street sides. And I remember it was like a war going on, and people running around everywhere, and I still couldn't see the person's face who was making the separation. I just knew that they were there. I think it might have been a man. I just knew that he was there. So the time came now where the man brought us across the street right on the corner, and he started he told us how he was going to separate the group. So he said, the group on the right are the children of Israel. When the lady that was saying that was a Jew, she was a she no, she went second. The first person who went was the other lady. She seemed to be a little younger. She opened her bag, and I I guess maybe she had four or two, but she didn't have the number three in the pieces of coal that she had. So the guy told her she can go to the left. And when she went to the left, she went under a different nation. And the man said to her, okay, you're fine. He didn't tell her why he placed her in the group. He just told her, okay, you can go to that group. The lady who's a Jew now, when she opened up her bag with pieces of coal, it was three pieces, and he told her, okay, you go into the group with the children of Israel. Then I went next. I was the last one to go, and I opened my bag. It was three pieces of coal. So, I was excited. The man said, okay, you go and join the lady. And I was very happy because I was looking at the lady as kind of like a guidance, so I didn't want to leave from where she was. So I went with her. Then the man now said this, and it was almost like it was a judgment that was passed when he said it. He said the group where the first lady went into, he said that group is free to go. It was three groups though. But nobody went into the second group. The lady went in the first group. He said that group is that's free to go. And then the second group, he said that group is also free to go. But the third group that myself and the lady who was a Jew that went into, he said this group is going to die today. He said this group, the children of Israel, you're going to die today. You're going to be crucified in the same way that Jesus Christ was crucified. I started panicking because I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm about to die. This, like, I'm saying to myself that it didn't go. This is not what I'm thinking. Like, I thought we were okay, and all of a sudden, I'm in a distance. The house that I was originally in came. It went into like a distance, and as from where I'm standing on the corner with the other lady taking the news that we're about to die in the same manner that Jesus Christ died. When I looked up towards, like, looking at the ceiling, looking at looking at the roof, the top of the building where we were, just looking up, I looked and I was able to see in the heaven. And there, this is exactly what I saw. I promise you, I'm not this is what I saw for whatever reason. I saw a man clothed in white, and he was sitting on his throne, and from what I see, I couldn't see his face, but it was just all white, and it was the most pure white. And when he sat as like a judge. He sat as like a judge, but it was a sense of like peace. I don't know if I could describe how I saw the peace that was standing there with the man that I saw, but it was, if I was to say anything, it almost seemed like that peace was like a wind. I could only tell you the movement. And then standing on the right hand of that man-like figure was Jesus Christ. I don't know how to explain what I saw very well, but it was almost like the Father and the Son. And as I'm seeing them there, it was like heaven opened up just enough so I could see them there. And as I'm thinking, like, oh my God, I'm gonna die, I started praying and I said, Father, please, I'm asking you, give me the peace and the comfort to be able to handle what I'm about to go through. I said, give me the strength that the same way you were able to bear the cross, the same way you took the crucifixion, everything. I said, Father, I'm begging you, give me the strength that I may be able to bear it. And as I'm praying, it was almost like I was visioning myself and what I was about to bear on the cross. I started seeing the wounds, the stripes on my back. I started seeing the blood everywhere. I even saw my hands as they were about to pierce me with the nail. And I said, Father, I'm asking you, please give me this peace. And I saw the Father and the Son, and the Father and the Son turn to me and said, come. Says come. And when he was telling me to come, it was the most loving thing. And it was like he was telling me, he said, it's okay, death is not gonna do anything to you. He said, let them do it. It's just going to be the way for them to release you. He said, come, as soon as you die, you're gonna be with me in paradise. It wasn't the exact words, but when he said come, that's what was being spoken in my spirit. Come, you're gonna be with me in paradise. And I saw the Father and the Son, and I'm not sure if the Holy Spirit was there, but while they were standing there, it was something else that I saw almost looked like a wind, like I was able to see a movement, kind of like on a hot day when you see like heat waves. It was something like that I saw there. But I knew it was God. Why I saw it this way, I'm not sure. But the when I saw the man who I recognized to be Jesus, he was also in a long robe, and there was like a sash or something that was going somewhere around here, and they both just said come. They said come, and the me and the lady, we hugged each other, and we just said, okay, it's time. It's time. We're ready. And I just woke up my sleep. And when I woke up, the first thing I heard was my son telling me, "Mom, I'm getting ready for school." He's like, "I'm going now." I wasn't even aware. It was like a couple minutes after, like I'm like, oh my God, I just had this dream. This is something. So I'm just telling anybody that's out there, if you're not sure, pray. Pray and ask God to show it to you. Pray and ask Him to reveal Himself. Pray. But this stuff is real. We have to pick up our cross and follow Him.